Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Learn GCP with Mahesh. Today we'll discuss a question from GCP Cloud Architect practice exam on TerramEarth case study. So far we have seen 4 videos on TerramEarth case study, right? So let's test our understanding by looking into that question. I'll walk you over the process how to take up that practice test. So go to the certification page, and if you scroll down to the bottom, you'll have a link saying check your readiness. Click on this. Once you click on this, you will come to this page where it'll tell you want to launch the exam. Click on launch the exam, and this will show up a screen, uh, a Google Docs page where it will ask for some information. Click on no, like I don't have a candidate ID. Click on no, click on next, and mention your information like username, Gmail ID, and all. And once you're done with that, you'll come with the first question. This is a static 21 questions or 20 odd questions. That's what I would say. And 200% sure you'll not get the same question in the exam. The intent of giving these practice exams is to uh, give you an understanding what kind of questions can come, how should you get prepared. So that is the whole intent of Google providing you those things. So don't expect these questions coming up in the exam. So with that background, this is the first question on TerramEarth. Uh, it mentions the question is because you don't know every possible future use of data TerraMark collects, you have decided to build a system that captures and stores all raw data in case you need it later. So they want to have a future proof system and they want to retain the data. That is also a hint. That is what they are giving here. And you and how can you most cost effectively accomplish this? As discussed in one of my previous video, some of the questions are playing with words or keyword oriented. So here they want it for future proof. That is one thing, and they want to achieve this in a cost effective way. So that is the thing. Look at those 4 options. Pause the video. Let me know what could be the possible answer. Okay, if you have decide on a specific answer, let's see whether it is correct or not. So let's go with the first option. Let's see what is the explanation they are giving. Have the vehicles in field stream the data directly to BigQuery. So if you recollect the architecture, so in the architecture we have vehicles which send the data 2 ways. One is batch mode where they upload the files to a FTP server, in our case Google Cloud Storage, and 1% of the vehicles stream the data to IoT core. So what they are mentioning is, can it be directly pushed to BigQuery? That is the option. If you have worked on BigQuery extensively and no case study around 20, like 200k vehicles are pushing the information per second. And if you go to BigQuery, there's a limitation with the BigQuery about the per second quota, like how many rows can be inserted per second. To know that quota, so let me show, go to the screen, go to IM, quotas. So once the screen comes in, you can select none and just select only BigQuery, and you will come to this because they are sending the information directly. That's what they are sending, mentioning, stream the data directly to me, and that means you will be using this feature, streaming insert API or feature, and it shows per second you can insert up to 100k of rows. But if you see our requirement, it is 200k, so it is not possible. So that confirms option A cannot be a choice because of the huge amount number of vehicles which they have. We are not able to, will not be able to fulfill this. So option A gets ruled out. Going to option B. So PubSub streaming always goes hand in hand. It's always a good choice, but storing that data or processing that using data proc or Hadoop is not a good choice because it's ephemeral in nature. That is one thing, and you have better choices. Like if you have seen my uh, part 3 demo, part 3 video, where I had mentioned you can use data flow, it could be a good choice, but using Hadoop or data proc is not a good choice, and it's not cost effective because your data proc cluster has to be there even if there's no job. So option B gets ruled out only because of this cost effective thing. It's not cost effective solution. Going on to the next option where it mentions you continue dumping the file into FTP, adjust your Linux machines, good. Then upload once it is there in your this thing, like you, it is mentioning to upload that into data proc HDFS for storage. Again, this is not a very cost effective solution. The reason is you don't need to go for HDFS option here because one of the cheapest product offerings which you get in GCP is Google Cloud Storage. And the hidden truth is data proc behind the scene uses Google Cloud Storage. That's the thing. So if you want more information on that, look into the dataproc documentation. So using this option is not a good choice. It's not cost effective because you need to have that instance running always. But if you store that information in a Google Cloud Storage, which is serverless, it's only how much you store, you're going to be charged for that, and you'll have a retention cost for that. So option C again does not look like a better choice. So all three are not there, so option D should be the one, but let's see whether it makes sense or not. Have vehicles in the field continue to dump via FTP, exactly the same thing as option C, and adjust the existing Linux machine to immediately upload to Google Cloud Storage with GSUtil. So this could be a good choice and it's a cost effective solution. The reason is you are uploading immediately into your Google Cloud Storage. As we know, it is one of the cheapest product offerings which we get. Looks like a better choice for me. Let's see the right answer. So for you to complete this, you can click next and complete all the remaining questions. And at the end, if you submit, it will give you an explanation. The same thing which I gave is there here. I have taken most of the explanation from this thing itself. I have not done something great here, but I have tried to explain it in an easier way. That's the only thing. So option D is a good choice. And they also mention the explanation. So please look into this explanation. This will be really, really helpful. Um, the same thing which I mentioned here in the video, the quota, why it is not cost effective solution if it is a data proc, and why just storing it in a Google Cloud Storage is a cost effective option. So that's the information I wanted to share with you. Hope the video was helpful. Please let me know in the comment section if you want me to do a video on a specific GCP concept. I'm happy to do that. Thanks for watching.